Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Kai Zammit. I'm a director, cinematographer and writer based in the south of the UK. And today in this video we're going to be continuing on with our Overwatch animated short journey. And today's cinematic is titled Rise and Shine. Like normal with these videos, first I'm going to watch it, give you my reaction, then afterwards that is where I break it down as a filmmaker and talk more about the filmmaking side of things. Not only that, it's a place where I get to share all my thoughts and opinions on the cinematic itself. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, as it really does help out the channel and the video with the whole YouTube algorithm, but mainly it lets me know that you're enjoying the content and the franchises that we're covering. So in this case, Overwatch. Right, cinematic time. Play the tape. Rise and shine. Here now.
We're still in the middle of this massive ice storm. It's crazy. We missed our resupply window and we're low on rations.
It's got such a cute high-key look, isn't it?
The team hibernate.
Come on, May. Cryo chamber time.
Already?
Like, I really get
Be right there.
this Big Hero 6
I'm leaving the sensors on. So
animation
when
with
we
it.
wake up, I'll have a whole new data set to examine.
Hey, you're holding up nap time.
Sorry. Bye.
Very, it's very lovely, isn't it? They're always such refreshing stories, these. And this one's, it's hit the nail straight on the head. You know, I understand the type of character that she is already. Or at least her age range. Oh. See, the way lighting has changed, the music has changed, yeah? Even when the camera's static, even though it's actually slightly dollying out, it's very subtle information. The subjects or something inside the frame is moving.
Get up, Snowball.
So how long has she been asleep for? Obviously a while.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Is she a teenager? I'm getting teenager vibes off her.
Now, let's see what our new dataset looks like. The atmospheric fluctuations above the anomaly have gotten... It's much worse than we predicted. We have to get this to headquarters. Where is all this data coming from?
This has got loads of like
Snowball,
story in this one, isn't it?
How long have we all been asleep? What? No! Overwatch would have come for us. And the comms are down?
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. They're like a break-off unit, are they?
Gone? Nobody even knows we're here. Wait a minute. Where is everybody?
I love the fact that the kettle is used to lift up the tension. The camera's gone Dutch angled there. Oh, shit. Do you know what? I wanted to see it, but I thought they're not going to show it because of the age rating. Fucking hell, they're just hitting you with the dark tones. How comes they've all malfunctioned, yet she was alright?
9 years worth of data. I could save millions of lives. I'll take her work to the world, my friends. I mean, I will try.
That's quite nice. You know what I mean? We're seeing those character development, yeah? I will.
Dish is
I'll
broken.
try.
How do we get this data out?
And she's part of the Overwatch team. She's quite young, isn't she? Like, was she her and a robot? Are they like shooty characters or something? Look at that lovely, very cinematic backlit.
I can't do this alone. I wish you guys were here.
They're very subtle on this one, on the dollies in, aren't they?
Thank you.
See the camera movement, not as cinematic as the other one. It's cinematic, but not a cinematic movement. These are very light and delicate, just like her. They're reflecting it in the camera.
Wait, what is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency. Maybe someone knows we're here. If I could just...
Mate, the fucking composition on this is gorgeous. You know what I mean? They really fill out their shots. You've got the foreground, midground, backgrounds.
Come on, Snowball. We're not on ice yet.
So this is interesting because all the others... Oh, mate, we've got little fucking dirty old time lapses in it now. All the others have been like them action-packed and they shooting, you know, evolution of characters that way. But this one is, it's like our own little mission to get out of there. Oh, that was nice. I've got a feeling that creating ice is planting a seed for something for later.
That was the last battery, wasn't it? I can't believe I forgot about the batteries.
Piano tones, man.
Power, we're dead. There has to be a way. Think. I just need
Music's there to reflect as a character. Oh no. It's gonna go up its own life source, isn't it? I knew that from the music, piano, and the close-up of its eyes.
No! Snowball! You can't.
Gave her some time. Beautiful.
Thank you, my friend.
Do you know what? That made my eyes almost water that bit. It was her delivery. It was almost no music. Doled right out. Her delivery made my fucking eyes go. Okay, so she's weaponized ice. Cool. Dude, this is literally like watching a Disney Pixar movie. It's the same quality, isn't it? Oh, is this a two-parter? Nice.
Wow.
They're telling loads in such a little short amount of time.
Come on. Winston? Oh my gosh! Come on!
People decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
It's nice.
But look around.
Trucking around her.
Someone has to do something.
Look at the ledge, yeah. Look at the stars moving in the background.
Something. We can make a difference again.
It's parallaxing.
The world needs us now.
Oh, gorgeous! Look at that.
More than ever.
Beautiful.
Are you with me?
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
How should get out of here then? Oh, that's cute. I was going to laugh there. I was like, she's using up her little mate's battery life force to make a cup of coffee for herself. But I'll take it back. That's quite nice. Yes, mate. She brought him back.
Rise and shine, Snowball. We're on our way.
See, that's so good. They're so clever, aren't they? They give you loss in these, and then they give you a little bit of hope at the end. Bloody good writing, that is. I really enjoyed that. And it was so different that it wasn't a... You know, it wasn't like an action-packed thing. It was just a very wholesome, heartfelt story from a young character. Well, she looks quite young. I don't understand how she plays into the game itself, but what a great little backstory. You know what I mean? Loved it. Really good. Alright, so let's break down Rise and Shine. I really enjoyed this one. It's very different from the other ones because it was more about character development rather than big battle scenes like we've seen with most of the other ones. And it wasn't against like another villain or anything, was it? It was a battle of her character growing and becoming the hero that she becomes. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Very clever use of writing. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, let's break it down. Okay, like normal, we've got our ESRB rating. Really like this. Kind of tells immediately like the sort of age that she is or the type of person that she is. Got the record sign up here. Very long static shot though, isn't it? Because it's important that you're listening to the guy in the background.
It's crazy. We missed our
See that little devil in the detail in the animation? Like she's talking and her glasses slip off. They slip down her nose, and I like that. Devil in the detail. The reason why it's called that because it's so small you can hardly see it. It's a pain in the arse to animate. Okay, and what it hurts to make it, to do it, and it hurts even more when people don't notice it. But don't worry, I did.
We missed our resupply window, and we're low on rations.
Beautiful. Look at this. I love a little practical lamp in there. A lot of the shots that I do, if I ever get like a scene, especially internal, I always try to put a practical lamp in. Okay, that's what we call this, practical lighting. If this wasn't here, it wouldn't look as nice. And this is why it looks lovely. It's a perfect internal scene, very soft lit. Got a blue light coming here, more of a warmer Kelvin over here. Lovely edge light, it's just stunning. And a catchment here as well. Beautiful edge light, lovely.
So, Captain Opara,
filling out the framing here. We've got reflections, blue light on the edge.
is having the team hibernate.
Hibernate.
Hey, cryo chamber time.
You don't ever see them, do you? Plant foreshadowing later about the mugs.
Already?
An hour ago.
They're obviously big tea drinkers, aren't they? Or warm drink enjoyers.
Be right there.
May,
That's what our eyes are doing.
Already?
Lots of blink turning.
Be right there.
Be right there.
I'm leaving the sensors on.
Got background characters, yeah. Get my socks back. Yeah.
So when we wake up, I'll have a whole new data set to examine.
Hey, you're holding up nap time.
Sorry. Bye.
Just, it's very light-hearted, isn't it? And it's very cozy. This is what I would call like the cozy gamer. Apparently that's like a thing now, isn't it? The old cozy gamer. And that's exactly what I got with the mug and
Be right there.
just a whole lot.
I'm leaving the
Beautiful. I love the little catchment in the eyes. By the way, you see they keep going this static. It's there to refresh your eyes so you don't get bored.
I'm leaving the sensor
Because our eyes get bored after about 7
on.
seconds.
So when we wake up, I'll have a whole new data set to examine.
Hey, you're holding up nap time.
But they didn't put like extra lines here as if the camera's picking this shit up. They just kept it as recording. I think they did it so they don't take away your eye from this loveliness. Very, you know, the music's going, the camera's pedestaling up or dollying out from this 2D picture. Looks like a 2D picture with elements with foreground. And so when you get the next shot, oh, it fades to white. Blizzard Entertainment presents. Still keeping the diegetic sound, yeah, the sound of the world, that wind. So when they come back, even a dummy like me was like, yo, that don't look so good. How long were they out for? The dark tones, yeah, all you can hear is drip, 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 drip. Light, dark, light, beautifully. What they use, they haven't got foreground elements, so what they're using is these dust particles to give you the foreground elements. Build up the texture in your shot, your layers, beg your pardon. Also texture, I guess. How you create like these light beams, these god rays and things like that is actually using haze and smoke or atmospheric spray in a can. That's how you do it. But look at this door. This looks very cinematic. It's just a fucking door. But because it's backlit, it looks very cinematic, doesn't it? Because it's casting all this. And what it's doing is shining the light down here so our eye looks at this green flash. And because it's bleak visually, it's not harsh blue, is it? You know, like in the saturation. It's more on the milder tones, yeah? So when you get something like this, I didn't even know what this was at first, but we understand that that's like the last whatever it is. Here's our sleeping pods. There's something about sleeping pods or sleeping chambers that gives me the fucking willies. I don't know if it's because of Aliens or something, because the way they did that in Aliens, yeah, the cinematography in that was so good. I may one day break that scene down, some of that movie down, because there's so much you can learn from it. But it gives you that creepy vibe. Even just the way the chambers are. Yeah, they even look like the ones from Aliens. Scary, it's a scary thought. But it's the music, the sound effects. So how come she woke up then? Is that because the signal came in? And it's very clever, isn't it, this? So yeah, it doesn't tell you that they're dead. It just says, oh, awakening number 6. Very clever. There's no like, oh, they died. And also, they still give you a little bit of the character's information. Like, oh, this is them here. See, the smoke, yeah, it's what does it. And the white light. Look, we've got it's more on the warmer side, yeah. The blues, all this shit pours out. Slippers. It's fantastic, man. Here's a light-heartedness of it, yawning away. Beautiful. Look, makes it look more angelic because it's lovely, soft glow. More character development. Like that's what I said. Is she a kid or something, or a young teenager, or a very young adult? Just very girly. She's very She's basically a cozy gamer, isn't she? Let's be real. Of today's standard, someone to relate to. Maybe you're looking at your characters, you can relate to them. See, how comes this thing has kept him out for like 9 years? Why has he not woken him up? Was he been asleep literally for 9 years? Very light-hearted, yeah. We've gone from something quite scary, or as not scary, but like doom and gloom, yeah. When it comes to the music, something's not right, yeah. And then wake up, Snowball. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Very light-hearted, yeah. The robot's bloody eyes. By the way, by having the robot's eyes this big on screen, and you see all this shit, what they're doing is making us connect with the character. Very clever writing. Because we are relating to the character's eyes, to us it leaves a lasting impression, which is like having a cat or a dog or an animal, yeah? We get attached to things, especially when we see their eyes this close. And that's how you do it, even as a bloody robot. So when we think he dies later, giving up his own battery, we're like, no! You know what I mean? Very clever.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Very beautiful motion. Very soft, isn't it? Yeah, like it's cameras on a sticks, tripod.
Sleepyhead.
Tilting up. It's okay to cut the top of it off. We don't need to see it all because we're looking. This is our framing here. He comes in, swooping past to give us our layers and also our transition to get the hell out of this scene. And it works because it's out of focus. And then it comes into focus. Whoop. Out of focus. Into focus. It's nice, isn't it, that what they're doing here is character development. They're building up the relationship of these two friends. So later on when the bad thing happens, we get that pain. A bit like the last Bastion. They did it with a bird, didn't they, yeah? It's the two of them together. Even though you're primarily around this character here. Look at this lovely lighting. And when there isn't the blue Kelvin from the ambience, should we say, it's coming from Mr. Robotti over here. Getting all the mugs ready.
Let's see what our new data set looks like.
Again, she keeps planting all the fucking seeds, didn't they, with the old mugs.
The atmospheric.
And look at this. Look, technically, they're on the same plane, actually. I wouldn't even say that was foreground, midground, background, but it kind of actually is because this is ahead. But what they're doing, look at the composition. It's beautifully done, isn't it? Really filling it up.
The atmospheric fluctuations above the anomaly have gotten... It's much worse than we predicted.
Camera's now dollying in. Look, we can see that it's moving in because of this.
Than we predicted. We have
Bad,
to get
bad,
to
bad.
headquarters. Where is all this data coming from? Snowball, how long have we all been asleep?
Camera's... What is that doing, that camera? Camera's going backwards. It's going up. Oh, I see it's parallaxing. Because we're focused on this, it's making it look a lot more trippy. I like it. Looks good. Zooming in. We're dollying in now, or zooming in, because this is important. And then we've got that bassy tone for 9-year delivery.
How long have we all been asleep?
Look at this lovely look, catchment in her eyes. Yeah, gorgeous. Put it in there, guys. It really does help. Lovely wrap around, nice warm Kelvin with a teal and orange. 9 years.
No, Overwatch would have come for us.
See, this is nice because we've now got our wide. She's had the information, but the close-up was on 9 years.
What? No.
I think it works because then we can see her step back.
Overwatch would have come.
Camera's now starting to orbit strafe around her.
And the comms are down.
It's all these zoom ins that they're doing, all these dolly in. It's just very soft dollies, yeah? Or soft motion. It's not like some of the other ones that I've seen. It's refreshing. Beautiful. And because we're on our wide here, we're looking at this information. When we get our super close up next, bam! Look at this. Yeah, this lovely, the whiteness. It allows her to stand away from the background. It's just very beautiful, isn't it? This whole animation, it's lovely.
Nobody even knows we.
But the music is subtle as well, isn't it?
Wait a minute.
And the kettle, I said this earlier, the kettle is reflecting her internals, yeah? You see this a lot in movies, they do it on purpose. Because we don't like that noise, it's basically a riser. Whoop. But they're doing it within the world, into the diegetic sound world. This close-up. Okay, this close-up is crazy good because it allows us to, the character to really tell us the information. However, they did it so, they actually kept the glasses or the eyebrows in focus. They kept the eyes out of focus because of the lenses. I like that, it's a nice little touch. And then she realises, guys, we knew it was bad. They stripped the music up. And it was immediate beep. Immediately told me she flatlined, or they flatlined. Nice. Great thread of storytelling there. Got the music going with it. These drums going. She looks to the right. It goes off automatically. No explanation why. It doesn't matter. This is the bit that I really liked. And I thought they were going to show. Because the music went boo. And it paused. And you had that horror shriek. I was like, oh, they're going to show it. Like an animated skull or something. Or just a frozen face. But it didn't. They kept it worst in our minds because they didn't show it. And that's how you do it. You don't always have to show everything if you don't want to in your writing or whatever it is. Sometimes leaving it for us, the audience, to make up can actually be worse in the right way. Okay, so in mine, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to see a skull, or technically they're frozen, they'll just be like a dead face. It would have been cool. But in my mind, I can see it, obviously, because I'm not going to get it in their world. So now the camera's static, yeah? Very still. Because it's all about this delivery, and keeping the camera static, it makes us look more at her body language. Yeah? Camera static, we're looking at her. Oh my god, what the fuck? Like, do you know what I mean? It's more impactful rather than the camera dollying forward. It doesn't need to. If the camera was dollying forward now, I think it would ruin it. She's selling it. Our little matey boy coming in. Look, his eyes telling us exactly how he feels. Exactly like a dog. They're using these like ears of a dog. And that's how we're treating this character. Beautiful. So clever, man. I love it. Lovely. Look at this framing. She's just nice centre framed now. It's just, I'm loving this. And the music, it's just a very nice, this is a fantastic story to learn from. If you want to practice writing your own stories, write a little short story like this. Even if you borrow bits like this, you know, don't do anything with it, just use it as character development. And look at that show that she's been there for a while. Yeah, look. With the lighting. Because technically, the lighting shouldn't change, right? Because it's the same station, but they showed you the light changing to tell us that she's been sitting there for ages.
9 years worth of data. I could save millions of lives.
Camera static, letting her do the delivery again. Slightly dollying forward.
To the world, my friend.
Because it's important.
I mean, I will try.
And here's our innocent, cozy gamer girl, yeah? That innocent, all in her eyes, it's telling us all, yeah? Powerful, emotional, cameras down low, just below her bust, looking up at her. It's a powerful moment. She looks powerful on screen, her power status. And then look, I will try. Slight micro jitters for the uncomfortableness, not a blink. Slight micro jitters of like, and the way they did it, they're actually using more of the shadow, yeah? And getting you to look at this cute eye here. This like, what are those little cute Japanese things that they do? I mean, it's that look. Getting our worlds in now, yeah, using the snow as our foreground. Beautiful, yeah, like, because we know that the background is right underneath, so in this case a floor, yeah, it's right underneath her, but they still make it a little bit soft on the focus to make it look like there's a bit of a distance between here and here. And then having all this snow in gives us the perfect foreground, yeah, foreground, background, background.
How do I get this data?
Well, he looks like he's way up higher. Clever, isn't it? How you can tell the layers or what height they are. Nice. Boom. So by having this, what, 1, 2, 3, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Having 4 frames of black shows us when we get to this shot, this little robot, snowflake or snowball, it shows us past of time they've been thinking about what else can we do to get up there or do whatever it is that they need to do. Just a satellite signal, if I remember correctly. If it was straight into this next shot here, it would have looked like it happened straight afterwards. By doing that black, it does give us that separation, as in, guys, we've been thinking, it ain't working. This allowing us to get time through the cinematic itself. Beautiful. Look how cinematic this looks, yeah? Backlit. Beautiful, nice long shadows there. Snow coming into the camera, giving us our foreground element. Yeah? Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at these catchments. Technically, if this was real life, yeah, the catchment would be for all the way across her eyeballs, yeah? The whole effing thing. But it's not. They just do it a little bit because that's all we want with our catchment. We just want a little orbs, yeah, okay? Looks more visually appealing. I love that. Also shows me that she as a character is not ready, yeah? By having this is very important. This is character development. Steps back. She's not ready yet. She looks to the guys, her friends, for comfort. What can I do? Camera's dollying forward. It's very, this is a moment of growth. She had a momentum. I will try. Yeah? We've seen that. She's tried. She's looked. She's now lost. She doesn't trust herself, yeah? All within a short space of time. We're getting it through the camera, body movement, and the writing itself and the score. Mr. Matey Boy up here with his little mug. And I love this, having all the steam come off it, yeah? Do this on set all the time. If you ever work with mugs and that, you just fill it with hot water. Otherwise, if you give them proper drinks, the talent's always weeing. No one wants that. But by having this, it just gives us more layers, yeah?
At least I still have you.
And then she delivers that line. That line is so important.
Thank you, Snowball. At least I still have
At least I still have you. What they did there with that line is plant the seed in here and in here that we love that character and how much that it means to her. And here he is, his little doggy ears and his doggy's eyes. So when this next bit happens, or the battery lose, that's why it hurts more.
Wait.
Camera's dollying in. This important moment.
Maybe someone knows we're here.
See, look at all these little micro jitters of his eyes getting excited. I love it. Wobble, 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 just little wobbles. It's so good. But oddly, people never notice that stuff. Look at this for a fucking framing. Fill that bitch out. If it was on a telephoto lens, this would be really in close and it would just be her. Yeah? That's how you know that. It's a wide angle lens by looking at its lens features. They could have been really cheeky and make you look really up here by adding the vignette. But they didn't. They want to keep it nice and clean. They want you to look at all this and the damage that has been done.
If I could just...
Did they dolly up there? Yeah, the camera's pedestaling up. Yep. Telling us that she's got to get up there. And telling us what the problem is. And then they keep that little cute gamer thing up. Yeah, watch. Whoop. They're very quiet.
Come on, Snow.
That's her character. Yeah, it's really subtle details. Not dialogue. It's character. Body language.
Not on ice yet.
So powerful, man. But I understand that and I know what I'm looking for in a short bloody animation. In a 10-minute animation. Okay? This shows us that she's a real scientist. That she's a character that is learning. Yeah? By showing us these time lapses. Showing us previous things that she's used. Yeah? Love this. Look at this framing. Yeah? If you ever do stuff like this, I did a shot like this a little while ago. You just put your camera in something and get your hand to go near the subject. But keep it on the face. Look at her lit here. Yes, do you get this light? It looks like there has to be a light here because I want you to look here. Yeah? Dark, light, dark, light, dark. Yeah, that's how it works. Best cinematography in the world is light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. In that, well, not necessarily that order, but they alternate. Beautiful. Showing us time. To be fair with this felt a little bit short for a time lapse, I'll be honest with you. And the reason being, it just shows us 1 day cycle, which is because you have to show 1 day cycle. They haven't got enough power, have they? But normally you'd get light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, showed you multiple days. So that's why that when I was watching, I was like, oh, it looks a bit short. But they're keeping it motion lapse, yes? So it's a time lapse on the dolly back. Good boy. Look at that for some framing. Look. Rule of third, left, centre, right. It's not here and here, is it? Fill your composition up. Beautiful. Mwah. And I love it. She's still got her fucking slippers on. Interesting. That's why that looks slightly odd to me. Well, I guess you kind of have to do that. But what makes it look odd to me is the... oh, whoopsie daisy. Is the way she comes down into it. She goes right. So I expected her to be over here and this to be on this side. But obviously they're just... It's fine. I was just like, oh, why is she there? Nice. The camera's dollying in. See that? Watch it. Going on. Zooming in, zooming in. Important moment. Music's gone. We stripped all the detail out, the information. Why? Because it's crunch time.
Come on.
Piano's kicking in now. Boom. As soon as I heard that, I knew what was going to happen. Or what was going to happen.
That was the last battery, wasn't it? I can't believe...
And he makes the noise. It's subtly there telling you what's going to happen.
I can't believe I forgot about the batteries. Without power.
This is giving him his moment, yeah? Because she's over here, just lit up, and she's talking. As soon as I saw that shot of him and her talking in the background, I knew what was happening.
We're dead. There has to be a way. Think.
Doom, the piano man.
Needed a little more time.
Dollying forward, he knows what he must do. This is the last bastion. This is the bird scene, yeah? And that sound effect of the battery going on is such a good touch. And you only heard it the once.
The power!
Because what it does, it gives it hope, doesn't it? Yeah? By having it doing it once, look. Because technically the next shot it'd be go, but it didn't. The power came on. I was expecting another. And the reason being is if you kept hearing the dutch, you'd have looked. By not having the power come in, it gives her a false sense of hope.
Power! Snowball!
Look at this lighting. Beautiful. You notice in these shots they look more real life, more realistic, and the reason being is because it's low key. You're emphasising on the contrast and the shadows, and that's how you do it. So when you get the light bits, our eyes are attracted here. It looks more like real life.
What?
That's why those League of Legends look fantastic. And then he's still bipping away. Then it's red, and you're like, that's it. It's done.
No! Snowball! You can't.
Our strings are in now. We've got a wide shot coming out, feeling the pain like we did earlier when she lost her friends. It was this line that brought me my eyes watering.
My friend.
Thank you, my friend, and it just stays on her.
Thank you.
Thank you, space,
My friend.
my friend, and they just stayed on her just a little bit. Perfect beat. Thank you, my friend. Now that powerful music and heroic music, yeah? He sacrificed himself for her to do this. We need inspiration. She's found her courage. And then we have that Overwatch light motif coming in now. The overture. Beautiful. Nice, yeah, beautiful big set pieces. Look, we're on the dusk setting now. Look at this. Beautiful pink sky, soft, lovely lighting. Looks very soft and photogenic. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Where if that was in the middle of the day, it wouldn't look as nice. Plus, we've seen that light setting already within the film. We need a change. We've got to have a danger. We can't have it smooth sailing. We have to have something go on. The classic bolt comes loose. The character's got to grow. This really pops because of the colour. The negative, as in the saturation, has been drawn out ever so slightly. So when this comes in, they bump that shit nice and bright and make it really orange. It looks like she's really moving because the background's compressed, as in because it's on a telephoto lens or a closer focal length. Really stripped the colour out, yeah? And they did that on purpose. And they left that bloody white flash there for how long? Quite a while, wasn't it? Just to show you that, oh my god, she's died. Nice. I love the fact the camera on this is pedestaling up, facing upwards. Like, it makes our eyes look at it more and it looks more impressive because the camera is moving. It's cinema, yeah? We're on our thread of storytelling. And the camera's dialing in again. A few nice close-ups without our wides.
Come on. Wasted? Oh my gosh. Come on.
This is lovely, this bit, isn't it? I love this bit. Northern Lights, in it. Again, we're zooming in. We're not static here. We're not over her shoulder here. We're on this bit here for the laptop. Foreground, midground, background. Look at the stars. I did mention this earlier. They're zooming in on his face, Winston's face, because it's important what he's saying. Look at this. Yeah, it's just stunning. Yeah, just a soft light from the moonlight. And the stars moving in the background. Look at all this parallaxing. So good.
Someone has to do something. We have to do something.
And then his voice then goes into her head, yeah?
Someone has to do something.
And you can hear the sound of it, yeah? It sounds like one of those presidential speeches that are taken into films.
We have to do something.
It's the same power of what they're trying to get across here. She has all the information in the power in the palm of her hand, yeah? It's up to her to clench that fist and do it. There we are, see?
Needs us now more than ever.
And the music, man, seriously, it sounds so beautiful, so magical, so elegant. It matches the scene in which we are invited in. Look,
More than ever.
listen to the score. Those electronic tones, kicking
Are
in.
you with me?
So powerful. And this is why I love this one. I think this one's so good in its own growth of a character way. Oh, love it.
Winston.
Yes, Winston. This is so gorgeous. And do you know what? In my mind, I was like, please be dollying backwards for this next shot.
I am with you.
And there he is, slowly dollying back. Just slowly. Beautiful time for a nice fade shot. This is the only bit I was like, mate, why is she having a nice hot coffee? Sacrificed her friend for a coffee. And then I realised why. Can't leave flowers on their graves. So instead, she leaves their mugs, which is beautiful. Got the Overwatch thing here. And the way they've lit it. It's very, and her hands are crossed like you would, as if you, when you go to see a grave. I don't know why we do it. We just do, don't we? Beautiful. I love that electronic dun 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 dun. Just it's nice touches, yeah. Look at this foreground here, mayground, background. They're using this to frame this section here. Very clever. Back to the same shot we saw earlier. Yeah, this was foreshadowed. It's the identical shot. Same lighting, same everything. Okay, we're about to see this character grow. Having our moment. Reflect. Let's do it. And that's how you show evolution in a character. Basically, your stories normally come full circle. You have to show a situation. Yeah, it's your pillars of storytelling. You see your character, the world that it lives in. Normally, then you see that you get introduction to a character. The character, the world that they live in. Some shit happens. The character's then going through a downside. They need to learn. They evolve. And then they're on the final arc, which is they succeed in overcoming the challenge that is presented with them. And then their ending will be what they have learned and become a better person, animal, character, whatever it may be. The overture comes in. Beautiful close-up. And then we get a surprise, don't we? Love it. So good. And this is like the cherry on the top of our Bakewell tart. Love it. Music crescendo kicks in. Light-hearted string tones. And these eyes, he's back. Yes, mate. All perfectly lit. Gorgeous high-key lighting. Great.
We're on our way.
Look at this powerful shot. Dollying in.
We're on our way.
Do you know what I like about this character? This cozy look, gamer-esque thing. Is because she's slightly chubby in the face. I kind of like that character type of it. Like they've really shown different body types with this. I didn't even think about it until now. And that's how she got that, like that cute chubby cheekness, isn't she? And yeah, and that's probably why I kept going, oh, she reminds me of a cozy gamer. And yeah, I like it. It's different. Yeah, it's not that stereotypical, has to be a fucking supermodel. Even though she's beautiful and a very beautiful character, it just all works. It's all very rounded, the imagery, isn't it? All very soft edges. I've noticed that, and I like that. Even like the frame of her glasses, they're not pointy, are they? Everything's just rounded. Yeah. Even her fucking canines are like rounded to a certain degree. That's a clever little thing. Look, she hasn't got perfect teeth either. Such a good little touch. Normally it just doesn't look believable. That looks believable. As me, it's a devil in the detail. Something you should never even notice, which means they've done the job correctly. Yeah, I did. Love it. Bum, bum, bum. And there we are. And there you have it. That was my reaction and breakdown to the Overwatch animated short, Rise and Shine. Apologise for the lack of camera on the second half. It got very hot up here in my triangular shaped prism. I am filming this in peak summer without aircon, and so the camera overheated and lost its signal. So again, apologise for that. Regardless of my face not being there, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Anyway, as I said earlier, this is definitely something that you can learn from, and this one was chef's kiss. Perfect. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, either it be an Overwatch animated short or a different gaming franchise. See you later. Bye bye.
Alice time!